Hello, everyone. So, I wanted to share. Well, first of all, let me say hi. My name is Claudia. And for those of you that don't know me, and one of the reasons that I want to do this video is because I gave a class last week in regards to mental health and how to recover our emotions and more balanced energy within a short period of time. Nowadays, we're looking for the fast, quick fix, right? So, how can we do this in a short, simple, fast manner to be able to release whatever negative emotion or stressor that we're dealing with or that is happening within our lives? And I thought about it, and it's something that I've been practicing for the last 3 years since my recovery. And it helps me out a lot. And it's brought different aspects of healing into my life. And so when I was putting this together, I found it to be very exciting um, because it was like, wow, it's like this is something that I do get to practice, when things are happening to me and I get to see the results. So, one of the things that we were talking about is what are those negative emotions? What are those stressors, right? Well, we have anger. When we're angry, when we're mad, when we're upset, when we're bothered, when we're irritated, right? For whatever reason, whatever is going on causes a lot of stress. When I'm sad, right? When I'm depressed, when things are not going so well, when my energy is low, there's days that we wake up and our energy's just not there for whatever reason. I didn't sleep well. I'm not eating the right foods. I didn't exercise enough. There's many reasons why our energy's going to be low. When I'm hurt, right? Whether it's a physical pain, whether it's an internal pain, our emotions, feeling hurt, right? So feeling angry, feeling hurt, feeling um, fear. Fear is another big one, right? We're afraid something is going on, and the funny thing about fear is that for the most part, it's something that hasn't happened that we're creating within our heads that brings a lot of anxiety. And this anxiety is created based on past emotions of what we relate this future image that we're putting in our brains, and it causes confusion, fear, and things that haven't even happened yet. Guilt, right? When we start guilting ourselves, I shouldn't have said that, I shouldn't have done that, and all the negative bad talks that goes on with that in our heads, or maybe sometimes out loud. Shame is one of those that it's not so verbal, it's not so out there yet. It's very internal. And when it's internal, it also causes a lot of emotions, feelings, reactions, and more when you have a combination of all of this going on. Let's say, for example, you got into an argument with a loved one, right? Not only are you angry, you're sad, you're upset, you're hurt, you're feeling guilty because you said something you shouldn't have, and now you're feeling shameful. So you have a combination of all this negative emotions, and what do you do? How do you how do you go about changing your state of mind to not go into this hole of where it takes too long to recover? So one of the things that I do and that I've been practicing for a while now is 4 simple steps. And I use this tool all the time. So the first is I remove myself. I've gone from being this fireball that would react to things to, now I'm just looking at the person going, I need to step away. I need a few minutes. And the beauty of these 4 tools is that it doesn't take an hour, right? It could be done in a matter of minutes. The more you practice it, the faster results it's going to have within your life. But yet it's simple and it's fast. So, one is remove yourself, excuse yourself. Go into a place where you can either sit or relax or where it's just you. And the first step is going to be breathing. Okay? Inhaling, sending the air to our second brain, which is our stomach. It's going to allow us to hold and maintain our breath a little longer because you're going to inhale, you're going to hold, and you're going to exhale. And when you exhale, you want to exhale through your mouth, not just through your nose, because if you practice this, feel the difference. So you're going to inhale, hold, and if you exhale through your nose, it's like almost nothing is being released. Versus when you inhale, you hold, and you exhale through your mouth, you automatically feel everything, all this energy just being let out. And that's what you want for many reasons. One, by breathing deeper, holding in your stomach, you're allowing more oxygen to enter your body. You're allowing your heartbeat to drop, which causes more relaxation, more peace. And once you relax and you're peaceful, there's no room for fire. There's no room for any negative emotion to be held there. So, positioning your body and breathing properly and holding, you're also allowing the left side of your brain, which is your analytical, your conscience, your thinking, to shut down for a while. Because when you're breathing, holding, and letting go, and you want to do this a minimum of 5 to 10 times until you feel it. You're going to start relaxing your head, your shoulders, your arms, your back, your legs. You're going to work on just if you want to keep your eyes closed to me, I find it even more relaxing. And you want to relax your body. That's the first step. Breathing, inhaling, holding, exhaling, relaxing. What you did is you relaxed your heart, you slowed down the left side of your brain, and now we're going to go to step number 2. You're going to visualize, you're going to think, you're going to imagine, where is my favorite place? Where is my happy place? Is it at the beach, at the mountains, the forest, the park, a beautiful relaxing room, the river? Where is my happy place? I'll share with you guys my happy place. So for me, I have this beautiful window, big window, and there's a nice comfy couch with nice soft pillows where it's comfortable, it's cozy, and I have this soft blanket that I could put on top of me. At the same time, through this big window, from far away I could see the ocean and I could smell the breeze. I can feel the breeze and the air just blowing in. But at the same time, it's sunny enough to where the sun is shining through, and I can feel the warmth of the sun touching my body. So when I close my eyes, I imagine myself sitting by this window, looking at the beautiful blue ocean from far away, feeling the wind, feeling the heat, feeling the sun, maybe listening to some birds here and there. But when I close my eyes and I see myself in this beautiful space, it brings nothing but peace and joy. So, what am I doing? One, I'm placing myself in a beautiful spot, a beautiful place that's going to bring joy, tranquility, happiness already into my life. And at the same time, I'm activating the right side of my brain, which is my creative side. Now, because I slowed down the left side, I activated my right side of the brain. Now I have both sides of the brain working together. So all it could do is bring that peace, that joy automatically into my body. So now I'm not only breathing, I'm fully relaxed and I'm in this beautiful place that brings just it just brings happiness. It brings joy into me. The third is now that I'm there is what's my outcome? What's the result? What am I looking for? Well, if it's a negative emotion that I'm trying to overcome is I want peace. I want joy. I want acceptance. I want understanding. I want to understand. If it was a conflict with somebody else, a loved one, just like the example that we started with, is I want to understand you and I want to be understood. I want happiness. I want this connection. I heard the other day, and it must have been a video or something, and that said, when there's anger, when there's conflict, that means that both of our hearts separated and they're far apart. And because they're so far apart, there's so much room in between for all that loudness, all that negativity. But when you're happy, when you're joy, when your hearts come together, there's no room for friction. So I thought that was pretty interesting and I kind of liked it. So when I'm in this space of relaxation, I'm sitting and I could see myself and I could feel it. I'm using all my senses. I activated the right side of my brain, which took me to a happy place, which allows me to know what do I want. Once we request, once we affirm what I want, then it's I'm in this happy place and I'm affirming I want happiness, I want joy, I want peace, I want tranquility, I want productivity, I want understanding, I want to love and I want to be loved. I want to be of service. I want to be taken care of. I want to be cherished just as much as I want to give that back. So that's my outcome. So, with sharing what you truly want, then you start aligning yourself and you're opening up the brain, your system to get all the answers. Because you have to remember, we already own all the answers that we need to live the type of life that you want. It's not outside of you, it's already within. The difference is that we are not asking ourselves the right question. So when we ask ourselves the right question, your body, your soul, your being can only give you the right answer. And how do you know it's the right answer? Because you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it here. You're going to feel it here. And you're going to know it here. And that's when you know it's the right answer for you, for what it is that you want for your life. The fourth step is once I already did my breathing and I'm fully relaxed, once I'm in my happy place, once I've affirmed and I voiced my desire, what I want, how I want it, then comes gratitude. What am I grateful for? Well, I'm grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful that I can breathe. I'm grateful that I have what I have. I'm grateful that I am who I am. And I'm grateful that I even have that person there because we neglect to think that one day it's no longer going to be there. Whether they're gone, we're gone, life happens. Life, it's a progression. So we get to even be thankful that we have someone there to have a conflict with. And when we can see with gratitude, with understanding, then there's no room at all, whether it's neurological, whether it's scientific, whether it's spiritual, whether it's chemically, to have any negative emotions there. And isn't that exciting? So, 4 simple steps: breathing, being in your happy place, affirming, voicing your outcome, your results, what you want, and gratitude. Do them in that order. They have to be done in that order because that's the way our body functions. And you will see the results. You will get to see that however it is that you want things to turn out, they will. So I'm really excited to be able to share these 4 simple steps. And of course, like everything else, you're going to have to give it a try. Try them, do them. And once you do, if you're getting the same results that in your life as much as I'm getting the results in my life, please do share with me. I'm making it a point to do more videos with different tools, different techniques that we can use to live a little better, a little more relaxed. And yes, there's a lot of stuff out there in the media, but who are we resonating with? And what are we willing to do and follow to get what we want? Ultimately, we're all looking for the same thing, right? Which is happiness, joy, acceptance, love, and we're all going through all the crappy stuff, right? We all have things that make us angry. We all have those stressors. We're all human. We all share the same thing. The difference is, how are we handling those things that are happening in our lives? So, my wish is to share more tools of things that I've studied, that I continue to study, that I continue to research, that I continue to practice, and that I see the results within my own life. And hope that maybe you can resonate with them and it can make a difference within you. And that I can be a part of your growth and you living a better life. Not better life, I guess, a happier life, I should say, right? Because we're all going to determine how our lives are at the end of the day. So, if I could just be a part of a little bit of you, it fills my heart with joy. So, thank you. And remember, breathe, visualize, know your outcome, and be grateful. Have a great one, and we'll stay in touch. Bye.